Good morning. This is Paul Bewer, the owner of 2004 Cedar Crest Lane in Collbran on the last day of July 2017. This weekend I met with a concrete contractor who does foundations, walls, and basements. And I came to discover my basement walkout is probably going to cost upwards of $60,000, not including an estimate for almost $40,000 for a deck made of steel. So I am going to pursue other bids, but my primary thought now is to make a single-story dome. I will not have an extra $3,000 staircase. I will not have an extra set of joists and plywood. I will not have an enormous expense in the cost of the pouring of the basement. So the footers, walls, and basement now have been reduced in cost by more than half, I believe. And I can use the savings there and put that into aggregate to level the land. If I take 2 feet off the road, bordering on 3 feet at the west driveway, I can add 3 feet of layer down here and build the deck out 3 feet on a level. I'll make my own concrete pavers for a patio, so I have no deck to deal with anymore. And I will build a metal building 16 by 24 for this space here. This will be cut down and leveled, and that will have a dirt floor until I get to putting pavers in that. I believe I can make these pavers on site using a small cement mixer and just one little batch at a time. I'm looking down on the space where the metal building would be. It would house a garage and have a utility room in there for tools. We'll see what else I can produce and make use of in that space. I'm not sure how tall it could be. If I put a second deck on it, I certainly would have much more attic space. I'd like to do a clerestory roof to minimize the need for additional windows. I will be probably removing these 3 trees down below here if it goes to 16 feet. Right now those trees are inside of 12 feet. The other change I'm making is to move the center of the dome about 4 feet to the east. That would bring the A-frame out a little bit farther. I think this is necessary. Also move it up about 1.5 feet or 2 feet to the north. The reason for this being that this wonderful tree here will be in the way of the driveway coming in, and the boundary line that I struck this morning, I want to have enough clearance to where I can not be in danger of scraping the building or anything else. That road then will come down, just leaving the dome perimeter here. That road will come down from here, and there'll be quite a bit of fill added in here just to make kind of a little turning basin, and then the drive will continue over to the metal shed. I did strike a property line marker which goes something like this all the way to the road, just a few feet to the right of that telephone pole down there. And in the other direction, we're going through a few trees that you can't see, but up here you can see now the stake that marks the property boundary. One final consideration is no more space for a water heater or laundromat. I believe I can put the laundromat in the stackable in the closet on the second floor where it would be convenient, and I would put the water heater, electrical panel, and radiant heat floor control in the little corner of the entryway where the bench is. It's about a 6-foot length with enough ceiling clearance. I believe I can get that in there without too much difficulty, and then just put a little louvered door in front of it.